Welcome to the weekly energy report for November 29th, 2022. So there is a lot of big completion energy in the air. We are so close to the end of the year and so close to completing another cycle. And the energy is, I know I personally, I smelled an essential oil last night. And I don't know if it was it was a blend. It was like relax or something. And I got a little bit on my lip and literally I thought nothing of it. 30 minutes later, I was getting all flushed and I felt almost like I had drank alcohol or something, which I don't normally drink any alcohol. And I was like, oh no, what's going on? Right. And I went into a bit of a panic attack. And I know when this happens, it's actually my energy body shedding so many layers in my physical body, shedding so many layers that are not in alignment with me moving forward with the energy I've been calling in. And so this happens to me maybe like every 6 months or so. And it started about 3 years ago when I started really doing energy work seriously. And so it's a pretty not super regular occurrence, but a regular enough occurrence that I knew that that's what was going on, especially because I had done a lot of energy work in the morning. And I'm feeling so much of these big energies. I had a beautiful channeling session with angels today after last night, and it was just it was mind-blowing, the clarity that came in for me through the angelic realm. And so my point is, this is a time of big up levels, but big up levels often come with some pain or some heartbreak or some disillusionment of things that we thought we were moving towards actually have to crumble so that we can see more clearly with more clarity where we're being called to really go. So the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, which is what we're stepping into right now, it's all about growth, and it's all about being okay to be on this journey of growth. And so we're being asked to remember that everything that's happening, even the things that are difficult right now, they're happening for us. They're happening for our growth. Okay. So your heart might be especially active this week. You might be feeling bigger emotions than you normally feel. You might need to take some time to cry or some time just to take care of yourself. You might have been moving through some sort of heartbreak or disillusionment, like I mentioned. Give yourself the space to actually feel those emotions. They're meant to be felt, not ignored. If we can feel them, we can move them out of our body. They become like a passing storm that just passes through and moves out. But if it's too uncomfortable to feel those big emotions, we end up burying them deep down inside, where they cause all kinds of discomfort and disease in the coming years. So trust that if you need to cry, if you need to feel sad, whatever you need to feel around your emotions this week, give yourself the space to do that. It's so important to honor those emotions as they come through us. Emotions, even the negative emotions, they're not actually bad. They're simply a compass letting us know what direction we want to move forward in, moving forward. So this is also a time to recognize that there's so much you're holding on to from your past that even if you might not recognize it, it might be very subconscious. You are blaming yourselves for situations that have happened in the past instead of releasing them. So this is a really good opportunity at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle to look at the past and say, what wisdom can I extract from these situations? And then forgive yourself and let it go. It's a simple thing to do. It's as simple as just declaring it, saying, I forgive myself for this, and I release it. It really doesn't take more than that. You don't have to know anything fancy to release these things from the past. You just have to take a moment and say the words. All these truths are much simpler than we often think they are. I want you guys to know This stuff's all very simple. It's just we think it must not be, because that would just be too easy, right? It's actually designed for us. The universe, our human lives are designed for us to be able to experience ease. It's just we're so deeply programmed from childhood and from schools and from our culture that good things must be hard. And that's not true at all. So as you are forgiving yourself from the past and releasing some of these things from your past, leaving the past in the past, don't be afraid to step into the energy of dreaming big, of really going into the energy and imagining, what are my dreams? What are my desires? What's my heart's desire? What would, if I could have anything, what would I have? And imagine yourself having it, taking that time to just be the dreamer, be the person that gets to experience this. This is how all creation begins. It begins in our mind with our dreams. And our dreams are never about, well, what's good enough? What could I dream about that wouldn't hurt too much if I didn't get it? Instead, it's about, how incredible a dream can I dream for myself? Okay. Now, after you dream, take a few moments and ask yourself, okay, what in my life right now is not aligned with this dream I'm dreaming? Okay, well, do I need to set some boundaries so that there's space for this dream to drop in? Is there something that I'm saying yes to that I should start saying no to because I'm giving too much of myself? I need to protect my energy more. I'm just giving, and I'm not feeling filled up myself here, right? Where can you let go of some responsibilities? Where are you deciding you must be very responsible and do so much, but it's just an idea you've created in your mind? What can you let go of? What can you let crumble so that the new can begin to drop in? Okay. So the final message here is, take the universe off your shoulders. So many of you are juggling so many balls right now. How can you take some of that responsibility off of your shoulders? You can. You can. It's not true that you have to hold the world up for you. It's not true. The universe will hold you, but that's only going to happen when you put all these balls you're juggling down. Then all of a sudden, when you release that need to control, the universe will come in and guide you and show you and take care of you. I love you. You've got this. You are so much stronger than you know. I see your bright, bright light, and I'm grateful for you. So much love, my beautiful friend.